Hey Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Sunday, January 3rd. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. At the heart of your reading, we have the Queen of Potions. So, someone is front and center in your reading. If this is you, then you're focused on taking care of yourself, filling your own emotional cup, meeting your own emotional needs, ensuring that you are calm and centered and peaceful and full of joy and pleasure and happiness. If this is your person, then you are trying to provide all of that for them. Not to take away from their own ability to take care of themselves, but you feel compelled to make them happy, to make them feel good. Let's see the challenge here. What is the challenge in feeling good? The Hanged Man. Okay. You're considering something about... So if it's you wanting to be happy, you're stuck on how do I get there? You're stuck on what is it that's going to make me happy? And you're evaluating that, analyzing it. If it's your person that you're trying to make happy, you're not sure how to do that, and you're trying to figure that out. You're in analyzing mode either way, and the analyzing mode is the challenge. It's like the obstacle to accomplishing this positive emotion that you want, whether that focus is on your own emotional well-being or your person. You're inhibited from accomplishing that by staying in analysis. Yeah, you just don't know what you want. Your focus is the Nine of Potions reversed. So it's like you know that your wish is wrapped up in all of this, and it's just hazy for you. You're like, yeah, look, bottom of the deck, the Empress. There's something that you're definitely feeling like this holds so much potential for you to be happy, but there's just something out of focus in your perspective. Something's inhibiting you from seeing how this all could make you happy. You could be, through focusing on this and analyzing it, you could be changing your mind about like what your wish is for the situation. The reversal of the Nine of Potions might be just a shift in, you used to think something was going to make you happy, and now you're realizing it's something different that you're actually wishing for. Let's see what led up to this in the recent past. What has Gemini just been through that brought them to this point? The Eight of Candles. There was forward momentum. There was communication. The situation was acted upon, and that drove the story forward, okay? Let's see the energy of the environment. What's going on all around us? The world. Big potential to bring closure and level up in this situation. The universe and your environment around you is nudging you toward completion of a major life cycle here. Along with that comes a sense of wholeness, a sense of accomplishment, and a leveling up. Like what comes next is totally different than the way that you've lived life before. And I think this is a theme in the Gemini readings for a little while. That may be part of the reason why you're in this analysis energy, because, you know, new can be scary. It's the unknown. So part of you might be preferring to stay in the old energy because it's familiar. In the near future, we have the Knight of Candles reversed. This is frustration, impatience, frustration and impatience. Now, this Hanged Man energy might not be you, although I think mostly it is. But I'm sensing another possibility here that the Hanged Man might be someone else in the situation feeling undecided. Like withdrawing from the situation in order to figure out what they want. And you feel like your wish could be slipping through your fingers here. Because this impatience, it could be that you're frustrated with your own inability to engage with the situation. Or it could be frustration and impatience on, you feel like you're waiting on someone else to figure out how they feel so that you can, move on with things one way or another. Your surprise energy, we have the Four of Candles. There will be a leveling up here, but this is a more, it's like, to put it in video game terms, it's like beating a level versus beating the game. The Four of Candles is beating the level. The world, which is the energy of the environment, what you're being kind of prompted by the universe to accomplish, is to beat the game. So not to downplay it, the Four of Candles is exciting energy. It's it comes with a great sense of accomplishment, a sense of reinforcing your self-worth, and it's some sort of obvious signal that you've achieved something. Your hopes and fears, we have the Fool. You really want to take that leap of faith and move in a new direction here. You're hopeful. That's good to see. You're hopeful more so than fearful, and that's exactly what we need for the situation. That Fool energy is only made possible once you complete the once you beat the game, because the cycle of the major arcana in tarot ends with the World and then begins anew with the Fool. It dovetails right into that energy. So you are wanting to embrace this potential to put the past behind you and move into a totally new chapter of your life. Let's see how this all ends up. We have we have the Seven of Candles backed up by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You are taking a stand here in order to move the dial forward. You do sense that there's timing at play here and that there's patience necessary. So that's good, especially considering in the near future with that Knight of Candles reversal showing me some impatience that you might act on. The Wheel of Fortune reverse tells me that it might not be the right time, but you will be more certain of where you stand. You'll know exactly your place in the situation. Your territory will be made clear. That's a really unusual interpretation for that. It's like a slice of the meaning of the Seven of Candles there, but that's the way that it wanted to come out in the situation. Your territory will be made clear. But coupled with that energy, with the Wheel of Fortune being reversed, that tells me that there is a major payoff, a major karmic cycle coming to completion, and a reward that will come along with that if you can align with the timing. It's saying that it might require more patience. It might not be immediate that the dial clicks forward from the World to the Fool energy, like furthering the chapter, like closing the chapter, furthering the story. Let's get you some advice. How can Gemini best make use of these energies for their highest and best good? Okay, I wanted to see if anything else wanted to come out, because the advice is to avoid disagreements, avoid argument, avoid ideological conflict. It's saying that's not necessary from the situation. So if if you feel compelled to engage in an antagonistic tone, or It's like this butting heads energy. Like, I think part of it is saying don't see the situation as your enemy. Don't go into it with a expecting conflict. Because the reversal of the Five of Needles says there is no conflict here. You know, there's no argument necessary. So, I mean, for some of you, if you're facing an obvious conflict, it's saying to avoid that. You can sidestep it somehow. So look for the opportunity, the way to do so. If you're not faced with conflict, this is a caution against causing it, either by projecting the fear of it onto the situation or through like attention-seeking behaviors. If you're impatient and you cause a fight just to get some interaction going, then that could hurt the situation rather than help it. So be careful with that energy. Gemini, I hope this helped. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.